chosen. When people are coming after you and they be so jealous of your skills, make sure that you show even more of yourself. Make sure that you are absolutely walking in the right direction. When you see the jealous looks from other humans who hate you, who will be so jealous that they just want to destroy you by their hatred, use all of that energy and use it to your favor. Make sure that you're taking all of those energy that they give and utilize it to sharpen your skill. So today I was in the metro and there were two girls and they were so jealous of me because naturally they have been following me what I'm doing, and then they come and sit next to me and start talking trash. And the funny thing is that you do not like your own medicine. So when you start treating people exactly the way how they treat you, they seem to be so frustrated then. And this is the thing. What you give is what you get. So they be giving you hate, and I told them the same thing. Slut friends, because that's who they were. They were talking shit about somebody else, a higher value person. And they just forgot where they belong. They are dust. And I'm the sky, I'm the ether. They have no right to talk shit about the person of light. So when you put the place and people to where they belong, they just can't stand it. And immediately, that bitch, she had to leave. And I was like, seriously? This is the medicine that you must have a taste of your own medicine. And that's what makes people realize what I'm doing is shit. Because sometimes you need to show people the mirror of how ugly they are. Understand this, the audacity that people have in this day and age, and it does not matter whether you're young or old, like these were two schoolgirls. And I have seen the same thing in very old and elderly people as well. And there was another woman who was constantly looking at me, like literally staring at me, that grandma. So I continued staring at her just to give her a taste of her own medicine. And she was very confused. She was like, what? Am I not supposed to be the torturer of someone else? Well, grandma, that's how you've lived your whole fucking life. And that's why you look so miserable. Your grandchildren are also miserable just like you. So I just looked at her and then I smiled and I winked at her. And then she completely got off and she moved her head. So sometimes you must show the mirror to the people of what they're doing is bullshit. And nobody is here to take your drama. So if you are doing too much, well, guess what? Just be ready to get it back. That's what you deserve. When somebody comes out all of the way just to follow you to the restaurants, to the cafes you go, only to laugh at you, I know you're ugly. I bet you're ugly. I do not need to turn my head to see who's laughing and talking shit about you. Because you know exactly that these people are there with the intention to make fun of you because they are already way below you. The way they look, the way they move, their everything is ugly. So why would I be interested in taking a look at you? Because you're useless. And by the way, you need to learn from light. You evil, dark demons need to learn from gods and goddesses like us. People like me, people of light, we are here to teach you. So don't think we are going to fall down and come to you. You've got to come to me and step up and level up like me. Get it? These toxic teenage girls and boys who are too young, but your soul is old. Not soul is old, I'm sorry, that's for me. I'm an old soul. Your soul is just like brand new on the planet. And you do not know of how to live, how to operate. You've just been brainwashed by your fucking school and your fucking family and teachers and fucking dirt-like friends who teach you how to just misbehave. Well, when you see somebody of light like me, you should learn who the real teacher is. Because I'm your teacher, alright? And you gotta learn from me. And so, people just want to make fun of me like, oh, she's too old. Yeah, because you're just a teenage and you've just been born and you know nothing. You have no idea of, no integrity of how to live. And the funny thing is, they have been taught in their school and by their environment that just by being toxic is how you can get strength and power. It's bullshit. You do not just grab any sort of value. Nobody's going to hold value for you just because you are toxic. Show me your skills. Show me what you are. Show me your soul. Do you have anything in you? And if you have nothing and you just make fun of me because I'm old, yes, I'm older than you. In fact, you know what? I'm eternal. I'm timeless. And though I am older than you, my soul is fresh as an unborn. So if you talk of energy, I can defeat you anytime. So don't get into a war with me. Don't get into a jam with me, because you're not my cup of tea. I don't jam with people like you. I need high value people, high value individuals like me. Alright? Chosen, don't ever let people tell you that you're too young or you're too old to do something, or that you can never make it. As long as you're alive and you have the energy to do something, and if you feel like doing, it's not important that you put yourself under pressure. However, if you have the idea, if you have that energy and you feel that you want to do that, by all means go ahead and do it. And don't let them tell you that, oh, you're 35 years old, you're 40 years old, you're 50 years old, you're just too old. Don't let them say that. Because I was told that I'm old since I was 8 years of age, and I was told you're too old, you should know this by now. Then when you turn 15, you're told you're too old now, you should have already learned this by the time you're 12. Then you turn to 20 and 25, and the world is telling you should be ahead. And there is no end that people are not going to make fun of you at whatever age. You might be in your 20s, 30s, 50s, 70s, till you die, okay? You are never going to get that approval. So let all these bullshit people who are trying to downplay you because of your age, that you are too young, you are too mediocre, you are too old, you are so below average, do not ever listen to that. Just be yourself and create what you want to create. Do not let these dumb people and dumb masses ever control you. Take note of that and just love yourself. Because when you love yourself, that's when you're going to give yourself the things that you need to create. It's just about nurturing self-love. See yourself like a small child. Like, if you had a 2-year-old small, cute, chubby, beautiful baby, you would not just punish that child just because they've not learned something. You're going to teach them with love. Same way, treat yourself like a 2-year-old and give it love. Take it to the places you want to go. Treat your inner self like that inner child in you, which is still alive. Just give that love. And then you'll find the child is happy, your inner child. And you're going to create something out of love. Do not create out of fear. Do not create out of pressure. Do not create out of hate. Just create out of love. Bye. I'll see you in the next one.